give the three as well as they can take the three.
Outside Durant. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Close game. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Durant outside at the three with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
And he consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there. Well, Kevin Durant, last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote, Clark, 1 vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives.
The writer does.
That's exactly right.
Good.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Westbrook passes to Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Now the dish to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's Westbrook missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
James in the post. Defended by Durant. Irving for 3.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
It's blocked. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Here's Adams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. Good on the shot. 14 points for LeBron.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
And Scott Brooks, even when the Thunder were really a young team, was pretty open to getting input from his players, and they liked it.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's a collaborative style. And really a credit to Scott Brooks that he's secure enough his players to have that input. You know, engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers. And he's got some great team leaders too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
Out to Ibaka for three. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Back to Irving. Left side, Irving. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Irving's got 9.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
24 seconds.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in rebounding, 8th in scoring, and they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
18 seconds.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson again. Ibaka. Thompson passes to Dellavedova. Clock at 4. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 11. So on the floor for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Love in at the power forward. It's Durant with the drive. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Durant. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Love with the screen on Durant. James. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
It's Durant with the drive. Mozgov grabs the board.
Well, he defended the shot, got back into play, and grabbed the board. Nice play.
LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
18 seconds.
LeBron with it. Knocks it loose. To the middle. Here's Durant. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Here's Singlet. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Three-pointer Augustine. And that one's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And the dunk by LeBron.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Count the bucket.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's now 22 points for LeBron.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Three-pointer. Cleveland gets it back. Shumpert dishes to Love. From deep. Shumpert, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Singler. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for Oklahoma City.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kevin Durant. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Ibaka. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love.
What a throw down there, man.
This game's over, guys. I think you can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Kevin Durant.
105 left to play here in the fourth. The Thunder leading by 17. Adams, the pass to Durant. Trains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 30.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Westbrook with the bucket.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He was a little anxious. Too much much in a hurry right there.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul.